shade you. I'll shade your camera. Manny, pull your mic in, you need to come louder.
He's Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Mount Juliet High School and Mount Juliet Senior Night, Wrestling Season 24-25. Can I have a round of applause for all of our wrestlers and all of our seniors? This evening we're going to recognize our seniors in this order. Abigail Griffin. Parents, Justin and Kelly Griffin. Abigail has a GPA of 3.5 and is a 4-year wrestler at Mount Juliet. She's a 2-time state qualifier, 4th in the region in 2022, 2nd in region 2023. She's also involved in band and FFA. She plans on wrestling in college and studying pre-veterinary. Ladies and gentlemen, Abigail Griffin. Our next senior is Juliet Jerker. Parents, Leo and Brenda Jerker. Julia has a GPA of 4.458. Julia is a 4-year wrestler at Mount Juliet, 3-time state qualifier, 2024 region champion. She's also involved in JROTC, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society. She's been awarded the Volunteer Scholarship, semifinalist for the Haslam Leadership Award, and is in contention for the Distinguished Tennessean Award. She has also been offered the Cook's Grand Challenge Engineering Honors Program and Chancellor's Honors Program. She's been accepted into the Tickle School of Engineering at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, in order to get her bachelor's degree of science in nuclear engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Juliet Jerker. Our next senior is Mike Johnson. Parents, Eric and Sarah Johnson. Mike is a 3-year wrestler at Mount Juliet. He's a 2-time state qualifier, 2024 Wrestler of the Year, and a 2-time National All-American. He is undecided right now at this time and plans for after high school, but we know Mike will have all the success in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Johnson. Our next singer is Skylar Lever. Skylar is accompanied by his mother, Stacy Flynn, 3-year wrestler at Mount Juliet, 2-year starter. He plans on competing in weightlifting and getting a CMA certification and also becoming a youth master. Ladies and gentlemen, Skylar Lee. Next senior is Beckham Schwab. Parents George and our Schwab, Eric Schwab, 4-year wrestler at Mount Juliet, 3-year starter. Has competed in several tournaments and received many, many medals. Beckham plans on getting his associate's degree and opening an MMA studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Beckham Schwab. Last but not least is Blake Tidwell. Parents Renee and Terry Tidwell He is a one-year wrestler here at Mount Juliet, has participated in many different activities within the high school. He is a dual enrollment student with Cumberland, has a 3.9 GPA. Plans after high school is to attend a trade school to be an electrician. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Tillman. On behalf of all the coaches, Mount Juliet High School, we want to thank all of the seniors for their hard work and dedication over the last 4 years. It does not go unnoticed. It is very hard work in this room, in addition to all the school work you have to do. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for all of our seniors. Now, if everyone would, please rise for our national anthem. All right, captains to the center.
Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to an exciting night of high school wrestling here at Mount Juliet High School, home of the Golden Bears. I'm Chad Mattingly, joined by my co-commentator Nick Mattingly. We're thrilled to bring you live coverage of tonight's matches. But tonight is more than just about competition, folks. It's a special evening here in Mount Juliet because it's senior night. We'll be honoring the incredible young men and women who've given their all to this program, representing the Golden Bears with grit, determination, and pride. Nick, it's always inspiring to see the dedication these seniors have shown over the years.
Absolutely, Chad. Senior night is such a meaningful celebration. It's a chance to honor the countless hours of hard work these athletes have put in, both on and off the mat, and to recognize the support they've received from their coaches, families, and this amazing community. As the crowd settles in and the energy builds, we've got an exciting night ahead, a dual matchup featuring Lebanon and Mount Juliet. And we're hoping to see a lot of heartfelt moments as we honor our seniors and plenty of Golden Bear pride. So stay tuned, cheer loud, and let's get ready for some top-notch wrestling action. Go Golden Bears.
That's right, Nick, that's right. So we're going to lead off here. Not exactly sure. I think it might be 138, the wrestling class that we're going to kick off the evening with. So we'll see here in just a minute.
Yeah, it looks like it. I've always liked the lighter weights as they seem to have a lot more action.
Oh yeah, it's a 175, and it looks like we started with a forfeit for the Blue Devils. So let's see. Next up is 190. That's
Zach Cerniak at 190. It looks like.
That's what we have on our list here. Not really a way to verify this list. We just got it last minute, so we hope if we're calling out the wrong name, then please let us know. Looks like 190. Yeah, here we go. So Beltran and Mosley. All right, here we go. The big guy's trying to lock up.
A head tie.
Yeah, we'll be looking for a throw from Mount Juliet. I've seen this kid wrestle a number of times. He's got a pretty good collection of throws that he has in his arsenal, if you will.
Yeah, I'm a fan of throws. It was my favorite.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Yep.
Three-point takedown.
That's right, as he works from top.
Working for a cradle there.
Yep, that's right.
Near side cradle.
Near side cradle.
Oh, work the cradle.
Staying behind the elbows there. As the bottom, the Blue Devil works his way up from bottom, facing up.
Yep. Reaching back, that's
Reaching
always
back,
dangerous.
that's always a risky move, for sure.
Mount Juliet maintain control.
Yeah.
Let's see. Looks like Lebanon's trying to work his base up.
Possibly looking for another cradle or...
He's got a...
might be a stack in the works here.
He's got 2-on-1, it looks like right there.
Yeah, he does, yeah. 2-on-1, folks, is where you have 2 hands on one wrist. So we'll see. Looks like a 3/4 Nelson.
Possibly.
Defender did a good job holding it off.
Sure did.
You see Miss Yurka there. She is pulling double duty. She'll be wrestling later, representing the girls program.
Reset in action.
Yep, still topside, 3-0, Mount Juliet.
Oh, headlock.
There's that throw. There it is.
Oh, big trouble.
That's your 3-point takedown, which is a newly instituted rule this year. They aligned the point system with the collegiate point system. The takedown used to be 2 points. It's now 3.
Looks like Mount Juliet's going to let him up, come back neutral.
Yeah.
It's one escape
It
for
feels
Lebanon.
like he's stronger from neutral.
Sure, for sure.
Yeah, so that did score 1 point for Lebanon.
For
the escape.
6-1. Mount Juliet. Another headlock.
There's another throw. Head throw. Yep. That's 9-1 for the points.
No near fall there on that.
No near fall. Didn't look like he had, he has to break that plane of 90 degrees to start the near fall count, which is a 2, 3, and 4 point system or scale this year.
Mount Juliet with the arm bar on top.
Yeah.
You got to keep that arm straight across the back.
That's right, yeah.
Work
And
into
the
it.
referee will be zeroed in on making sure that that arm doesn't break that parallel plane.
But Mount Juliet had a near side cradle in, but gave it up. Possible reversal for Lebanon.
Well, he's got his leg locked in the backside there, so it's going to be difficult. All right, out of bounds. We're going to restart.
Mount Juliet maintains control.
Mount Juliet does maintain control. It's Lebanon on bottom, Mount Juliet on top.
I wonder if he'll let him go and do another takedown.
I don't know. Yeah. So this is something else that's new. They can concede the point, so they don't. They used to make the triangular pattern with their hands,
right,
and let the opponent up.
Nice double leg.
Yep. Another
no
3
time.
points takedown.
That's awesome. That's a great in short time.
So So once again, he's going to concede the point. It's now 12-3. Mosley over Beltran.
Oh, wow.
Did a great job with his hips on that move.
That was great hip movement.
All right. That's the end of period 2, folks. It's 15-3 Mount Juliet.
That's a tech fall, 19-3.
Oh, 19-3. I apologize. Yeah, so it stopped. Technical fall. Nick, will you explain technical fall?
Technical fall is when the offensive wrestler is 15 points ahead in the match, and the referee will stop the match as a technical fall, unless the defensive wrestler is on his back and the offensive wrestler gets the opportunity for a pin.
Okay, gang, we got Steven on Aguiar Y. Steven is the Mount Juliet wrestler.
Got
an over and under from the top side. These big guys can sometimes struggle with this. So that's a 3-point takedown. Way to be aggressive on the Mount Juliet side.
Right.
And honestly, a great job by Lebanon to come out of that over and under from the position that he was in. That was a nice recovery.
No doubt, he was in a little bit of danger there. I think that was some really great heavy hands too by the Mount Juliet wrestler.
Yeah, right on.
To set up that over under.
Yeah, that's Herman Steven is the Mount Juliet wrestler. He's a sophomore. And he's his record, by the way, is 25-6. This young man's having a solid season.
He sure is. That's pretty nice right there.
This is the 215 weight class, by the way.
I tell you what, the 3-point takedown has really changed the dynamic of these matches. This is only the first 2 high school matches I've seen with the 3-point takedown, but
yeah,
it's 6-0 off of two takedowns.
That's right. Those points pile up in a hurry, and what we haven't discussed because we haven't seen near fall points.
Oh, locking hands.
Yeah, he locked his hands, so Lebanon's going to get a point for that because he can't lock hands from top position unless you're in a pinning combination, which he wasn't. So we're gonna start over here with a whistle blow. But as I was saying, near fall can go up to 4 points now. So you've got a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So what once was from neutral position, you could have a top out at a 5-point move. For instance, the head throw that Gavin threw earlier. Here comes a half Nelson.
Yep. Half Nelson's such a solid move.
Half Nelson is. It's just a staple.
It's been around forever.
It's about the first move that you'll learn as a wrestler.
And it works, and it keeps working. That's one move that'll never go out of style.
No, never ever. So, yeah, that's a pinfall for Mount Juliet. That's a nice win for the Mount Juliet wrestler, Herman Steven.
And that changes, that makes the team score now, I believe, 11-6.
Yeah, let's see, they'll update. The team score, folks, is on the bottom side of the scoreboard under the individual score in the small boxes to the left and right of the screen. So this is your heavyweight division with Rates and Kaysen. Rates being the Mount Juliet wrestler and Kaysen being the Lebanon Blue Devil. And as Nick mentioned, it's 11-6 team score. So Mount Juliet is up by 5 points.
These guys have been pretty aggressive so far. That's been really fun to see such an offensive style of wrestling.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, there's a shuck by Lebanon.
Yeah, that was a good job by him.
Yeah, that was a good job. Oh, he's going for the old butcher, Nick.
Yeah.
Will he follow it with a pancake?
No, he's only got one arm on it.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to walk him around.
Oh, he is, yeah. He walked him over.
Sure did.
And then he's sinking that half on the left-hand side here. Let's see if he stays with it.
Looks like Lebanon's got a 2-on-1. Trying to break the Mount Juliet wrestler down. He's on his base.
Yep, he's trying to break the grip.
Oh, locking hands.
Locking hands on top. So Mount Juliet's going to get a point for that. They're going to go back to the center and restart from their whistle.
Well, let's see if he tries to work from the mat or if he tries to get to his feet here.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, so he's going to concede the point. Mount Juliet and Lebanon will be starting from the neutral position.
The head tie, it's just, it's kind of a, shoot into a double leg by the Lebanon.
Yeah, fought that off.
Well defended.
Yeah, it was.
It's like he has
Got
a
his
little
left
bit
arm trapped there. Let's see if he tries. Oh,
nice
ankle
job.
kick. Yeah.
He just needs to keep driving.
That's good defense
That is
by the
good
Lebanon
defense.
Blue Devil. And there's a takedown.
Tell you what, that started out really nice.
That was a pretty good exchange there by both gentlemen out on the field. I just hit that camera.
Here we go at the beginning of the second period.
Yep.
Mount Juliet's down 6-2.
Yeah, we're working from behind on this one, so we'll see what the young man has to offer. And by the way, for those folks that don't know, if you're new to wrestling, there are 3 2-minute periods at the college level. So we're in our, and they'll call it the toughest 6 minutes on campus. And if you've ever done it, hey,
pop your
head
head
for a
out.
reversal.
Take down Mount Juliet.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, a takedown. Yes, absolutely.
Scored 6.
There's that 3-point takedown.
Mount Juliet getting pretty aggressive with the crossface.
Oh,
there.
he was getting aggressive. Yeah.
He's gonna try to
It's
put a
5-6,
half in
folks.
there.
We've got a match.
We sure do.
Right on the edge of the boundary here by the commentating booth. Let's see, the bottom wrestler is.
He's got his elbow sucked in. Trying
He
to
does,
avoid
yeah.
that
He is
half
not giving up that half Nelson easily.
No, he is.
Yeah, that's a force half when he's taking his forearm. So now let's see what we got.
Might be transitioning to a butcher here.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
He's going to walk him around just like. Switch back off to a half now.
Yep.
Boy, he's working his head over, isn't he?
I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but these coaches are fired up, man. They have shown up for their for their student athletes tonight.
There he goes, getting out on the
Here
side.
comes that force half. Pulling it back. Let's see what he's got.
They'll try to suck him back here right at the end of the
See,
second
he's trying
period.
to get some back points right here at the end of the period. Oh. Thought he might have gotten in 2 right there at the end of the period, but
almost.
not quite enough time. Coaches from both sides are fired up. Love to see it, Nick.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. This is great action. It's been really good. 3 matches so far.
Yeah, the crowd's into it as well. We've got a nice crowd here for a dual match.
Oh, wow.
Now we got back points, folks. Oh, we're looking for a pin here.
Squeeze on him.
Uh-oh.
I think we have an exchange.
Not exactly sure, folks, what's going on here, but mentioned the coaches fired up. I think maybe one got, according to the ref, got a little too exuberant.
I think there is
And he was just tossed.
suspicion of an illegal headlock there. If the headlock slides above the elbow, then it is illegal.
Yeah.
If the hands are locked.
Right. You have to have an arm inside.
Right, but if it
accompanied with the head, correct?
Right.
To be able to lock hands.
Right.
And enter into the pinning combination.
Yes, and we should be getting near fall here.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Unless it is deemed illegal. I don't know.
Well, I think Rates had him all but pinned here when the coach entered the mat, and the ref stopped the match as a result of the coach entering the mat.
Yeah, I don't know if that means anything for points in the match or how that works.
Well, I don't know either. I know that you have two misconduct points, from what I understand. I kind of went through some of the new rules and whatnot not too long ago. You've got 2 misconduct points.
That's team points, correct?
No, that's individual points for the coach, if you will. I say points. I don't think it's a point. And I'm a little out of my depth here in talking about this, but I know that you basically have 2 chances. And if you challenge the referee and he overrules you, then that's 1. And you'll know the signal because the hand goes out, like straight parallel with the floor. So you'll know what it looks like.
So it looks like we did not get awarded any points for the previous action.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened there. They never really explain what's going on, but all right, looks like Austin Rates. And I really hope I'm pronouncing these student athletes' names correctly.
Almost halfway through the 3rd period here. It's 8-5 Lebanon.
And it looks like, according to our roster here, this young man's a freshman.
The Mount Juliet fella?
The Mount Juliet fella is a freshman, yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Good for him.
Record's 15-15, and man, he's really trying his best to make it 16-15. Maybe we should mention this is our first time being commentators.
Yeah, it's probably a good time for that.
Yeah, it might be. So, folks, if our fandom, we're first-time commentators. We're also Mount Juliet alumni, and we also are former wrestlers here on the program. So, if our fandom comes out a little bit, you'll have to excuse us because this sport is phenomenal. We grew up with it.
We did, and I think it also should mention that the second head coach in Mount Juliet wrestling program is our oldest brother.
Yeah, that's right. The family ties run deep.
Got 20 seconds left in the 3rd period.
All right, let's see. I feel like we've got some action coming here.
It's been a good match between these 2 big fellas.
It has.
We're getting after it.
That was an effort. I can't fault the young man for trying. I mean, he went for the shot. He didn't get it. Mount Juliet kid spun around, got his takedown there. That's a tough loss for the young fella.
Yeah, and that actually put him over the top into major decision. That 8-point win is a major decision, which is 14 points instead of 3.
Yeah, great call out. So it brings him one step closer.
Absolutely.
Okay, now you're going to see we go from the largest weight class to the smallest weight class.
Which is now, I believe, 106.
Once you see new names,
I think is the smallest weight class.
Yeah, we'll see what comes up on the board here, but I think you're right.
Well, there was certainly a lot of action in that last match.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know what the actual call was, since there were no near fall. There were no takedown or near fall points awarded for that particular move.
There weren't, and it looks like...
Okay, we got, it is 106, Nick, and this is Torres from Lebanon versus Dobbins from Mount Juliet.
All right.
So Dobbins is a sophomore. He's 15-14 at the 106 weight division. And these guys are going to be whirlwinds right from the start. Okay, there's a nice takedown by Blue Devil. Oh,
nice
got a reversal. That's going to be 3-2. You get 3 for the takedown on the Lebanon side, 2 for the reversal on the Mount Juliet side. Oh, and there were 4 points, a 4-point near fall.
This might be a tough one to keep up
Oh,
with.
man, yeah.
Near side cradle by the Torres from Lebanon.
That's right.
Ethan's doing a good job of defending it. He's got a possible single leg.
Legs sunk in there pretty deep.
If he could swim over, he might be in good shape.
Yeah.
And sit through on that single there, swim around the waist.
Switch off to a double. Here it comes.
Yep.
Get your head out, I think.
Yeah, his head does look like it's trapped. Now he's in a dangerous position.
It's really interesting.
Reversal right there for Mount Juliet.
There it is, yeah.
That right there is a testament to staying with your move, not giving up on it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Good observation.
It's like hips are a little bit high for Ethan from Mount Juliet.
Yeah, the head's hanging over.
Yeah, he's in a little
always
bit of
risky.
danger there. You know what? He might if he hooks the Torres kid's arm there.
Yeah.
Under 10 seconds in the first period here. We need to keep him down, not give away any points at the end. The end of the first period, 9-4, Torres over Dobbins, Mount Juliet.
Yeah, man, you're right about those points. They pile up in a hurry.
Yeah,
you got, you know, I don't think I finished my thought earlier because I got all excited in the match. And it went from an opportunity for a 5-point takedown to now what's a 7-point takedown. And that's a major swing when you're talking about 5-1 versus 7-1. And you get to 15, right? 15 points ahead, as you mentioned, on the technical fall.
Right.
And the match is over, so they pile up in a hurry.
Yeah, he's got a...
See, he's got a wizard.
Yeah, he does.
See.
He's going to try to hip through.
He lost his hips, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
It's 3 takedown for Torres.
It's really interesting the way that the coaches are all over the place in this match.
Yeah, I think...
I don't know.
I think Lebanon's got one in every corner.
Yeah.
If he can swim around his waist, he'll have the same double leg that he had before.
Yeah, there it is. Good call,
now
Nick. You saw it coming.
Points.
Oh!
He's got to get his hips back. Oh, doggone it.
Uh-oh, that's trouble. Let's see if he can fight back to bottom.
Yeah, he's got a long ways to go down there.
Yeah, he does.
Got 45 seconds left.
Kind of limp arm over there. Looks like he's going to come out of it.
He's pretty dang flexible.
Wow. Yeah, that was phenomenal. Great job by Lebanon on that move.
I tell you something that we saw right there is how important hips are. If your hips are in the wrong place, you're in trouble.
Yep, that's exactly right.
It doesn't matter what position you're
That
in.
center of gravity means all the difference.
Here's Torres coming with a far side cradle.
Yeah, I think, Nick, as you mentioned twice before, he's kind of in that same situation where there comes the arm popping out of the side.
There he goes again.
So if he works up the bottom, okay, so he's already called it a reversal.
Yeah, he did.
So what's that put at 18-10?
I'm not sure.
You're right about this one being hard to keep up with.
They're going to probably go to the scores table. Yeah, there's the ref goes to the scores table.
Yeah, they'll sort it out here. As we mentioned, it's been a fast-paced match. The lightweights are always like that, and since they flipped the schedule or the order around, you know, when we were building the Egyptian pyramids and wrestling at the same time in high school, they started with 103 and went all the way to heavyweight every single match. And,
That's right.
And years ago, they flipped that around and say, okay, we're we're going to start differently this time. So they started with the heavyweights and moving into the lightweights. So it's really interesting to go from a 285-pounder to a 106-pounder and their styles.
Yes, absolutely.
And here we go.
Yep, into the third
Okay, and the score
period
ended up being
here.
18-12.
And for a cradle here from
Yeah, Mount Juliet's
Dobbins.
working a cradle. We've got some near
Oh,
fall,
boy,
folks.
he's got it in there good, too. He's got the leg lock,
he sure
too.
does. I'm not sure that he could pin him from this, but he can sure score points.
He's holding.
Yeah.
I think
Torres has his arm out, you know, that left arm.
that's 4-point.
That was his best defense right there.
This is out. Now it's a 2-point match all of a sudden.
Wow, how about that?
Oh, nice throw by
Four-point
Torres.
match. He's going to let him up? Or what are we doing here?
We've got a minute left, 20-17, Torres.
He's got an underhook, Nick.
You have a single or double? Single.
Oh, he
There's
gave
no-
it up for a cradle. Let's
All right,
see.
let go
No,
of the
still
cradle.
working.
Oh, Torres popped his head out.
Sure enough, yep. 23-17. Torres of Lebanon. So he's going to let him up 23-18, folks.
Yeah, this is a good match here.
Man, how about that point?
I know.
That
It's
point
very
total.
fun.
I've seen very few matches that
Here
are 26-19. See him work up the body. Let's see what happens here.
Torres got a headlock.
Up. Okay, let's see, 2 reversal. So it looks like there's a bit of a challenge here from the Lebanon coach. He concedes the challenge. The referee says it's an illegal move.
So the score is 26-21. We got 10 seconds left.
26-21. Holy smokes, that's a lot of points.
Mike. Let's see, one of those 7-point moves you were talking about earlier. You got to get a takedown, go straight
Yep,
to his
that's
back.
what it's going to take. He's got to get it right now.
Uh, 32.
I hit the mat kind of hard on that. 30-21. Have you seen a points a total that high?
I have not. I participated in a match, as you said earlier, when the pyramids were being built. And the final score was 24-22.
It was what?
24-22.
Holy man. Wow. That was a tough match.
It was a tough match. And, tonight has had no shortage of excitement, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right, looks like this is Rodriguez and Dobbins here. Dobbins is the Mount Juliet wrestler? Oh.
Rodriguez
Okay.
was a forfeit for Lebanon.
Okay,
So-
okay, so it looks like there was a forfeit there.
So that's 16 points for Lebanon.
All right, so now we have,
Looks like Jake Helm, a freshman from Mount Juliet. At 120. I said Jake, I'm sorry, Jack Helm.
okay. Yeah, I was looking for the name, Jack Helm. It's a 3-point takedown for the Blue Devils.
Going for a cradle here. See, Mount Juliet defends the cradle.
Like fought him
Comes
off.
to his feet.
Yep.
Got one escape, Mount Juliet. Working back to the center of the mat.
Nick, I forgot to mention earlier with the rule changes, there's only 1 point of contact that has to be inside the circle.
To score.
That's right. Well, to continue wrestling.
Okay.
So score, pin, whatever. So that means if their toe is in and everything else is out, They're still in.
Right, right. Yeah,
Now-
that is something different because it used to be 2 points of contact.
Yep.
It's,
That's a nice trip by Mount Juliet.
a takedown for Mount Juliet. Helm is up 4-3. 40 to go in the first period.
These are some pretty cut 120-pounders.
No doubt. That move right there by Lebanon was pure strength.
There's a reversal, Nick.
Oh, here we
Mount
go.
Juliet
We might
took
be
the
off to
lead,
the races
6 to
again.
5. Yeah, yeah, it could very well be.
Escape for Lebanon.
All right, ties it up, 6-6.
Back in the center with 8 seconds to go.
And that's
Timeout.
time. First period concludes at 6-6.
Going to start in the second period at neutral. Let's see what these guys got in store for us here.
Yeah, it looks like they're sizing one another up there. Isn't it interesting how many different... Oh! Man, he walked him right over. Holy cow!
Wow, what a
What a bridge.
yeah, no kidding.
You know, I saw our brother Brad, Coach Mattingly, do that one time. He bridged up on his neck, and there was nothing. His toes and his neck, top of his head, was on the mat, and he stood up from his back. It's one of the more amazing things I've ever seen.
So one escape for Mount Juliet for Helm. So we got some blood time.
Yeah, so they don't mess around with the blood stuff. They'll stop it. They'll get everybody cleaned up, make sure that everything's stopped and mat's clean, bodies are clean, everything's good, and then they'll resume wrestling.
Are we still looking at 5 minutes for each wrestler for blood time?
Yeah, that's what you're seeing on the scoreboard there, where it's
yeah,
counting down.
sure
So
is.
they flipped. It's really interesting and cool having these new type of scoreboards here, and I think it's Flow Wrestling is the software that they use. So it flips from the time clock on the match to a countdown for the injury time or blood time, as you mentioned.
Right. Because injury time, I'm not sure what injury time is.
Yeah, I don't know. There are different degrees. I'm not sure if we talked about this earlier, but they instituted a new rule recently for head and neck. They're not messing around with concussions, and with all the data that we have around injuries now, and concussions being so important to prevent, they're not messing around with it. So anytime it's deemed a head and neck injury, it's an automatic 5-minute stoppage until the wrestler is assessed.
That's a really good rule. One thing about this sport that's changed a lot over the last 20 years is there's been a much larger effort to keep the athletes safe.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. They have done a good job of protecting our student athletes with the precautionary measures that they're taking, and honestly, just stops. Say you once could do this, and now you're not.
That's right.
Because it's not in the best interest of the individual.
That's right. A close call there. We got I believe Mount Juliet everybody got out of bounds, so there was no takedown points on that. A minute to go in the second period.
Yeah, these guys are battling.
They are battling. It seemed to be pretty evenly matched.
And it's been all from their feet.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's pretty interesting. So if the motivation around the rule change was to motivate aggressiveness and offensive wrestling, I think we're seeing it on Showcase here tonight.
I agree with that 100%. It makes you think, is the 30 to 21 score, is that uncommon now?
Yeah, as we were discussing, I've seen more technical falls this year in the first period than I think I've ever seen in my life.
Mount Juliet, Helm got...
Oh. That's a pinfall for the Blue Devils, folks. Oh, and a little showboat.
Yeah, a little bow there from the Lebanon wrestler. Tough match.
Yeah. You know, you got to be on guard at all times. And those types of things can happen to the best of them.
Absolutely. Looks like a forfeit for Lebanon.
Yeah, at the 126 weight class.
All right, who are we at, 132?
Yeah, I believe so. They made some minor adjustments to the weight classes. Since you and I were building log cabins. But yeah, this is 132, and it looks like it's Hurtado versus Johnson of Mount Juliet. So Hurtado is the Blue Devil, and Johnson is the Golden Bear.
All right. Got an underhook here from Mount Juliet and Lebanon.
Let's see.
Attempt for a lateral there, but still got a 3-point takedown, even though he didn't go to his back.
It was a failed attempt, but he scored the points.
Sure did.
And good job by not going to Mount Juliet, not going to their back on that.
Hip over.
Hips,
hip over.
as you mentioned, very important.
One escape for Johnson and Mount Juliet. 3-1.
So it's 3-1, Blue Devil.
Double leg attempt there. Defended well by Lebanon.
These guys are all throw.
Yeah,
They're not looking for another move, man. They got to throw on the brain.
Upper body. Well, that's an interesting. There's another attempt at a lateral from Lebanon.
Yeah, looks like
He can get it.
Man, that guy's got great form from Lebanon. Hurtado's got great form.
They keep coming through.
Yep,
Hips through.
Coming out. Nope. So Mount Juliet's are going to come back to the center, and Mount Juliet's going to be on bottom with Lebanon on top here, unless he concedes the point. Let's see what we do here. Nope. Yeah, he is going to concede the point. So they're going to start from neutral.
Need to keep those hips down, neutral. Watch out for those throws.
Yeah,
they're coming.
We know, we do know that. Yeah, no doubt about it.
He's working in the arm right there.
Yep, here.
Tried for a looked like a jab.
Well, that was a slip. Yeah, it did look like one. This kid's been taught a few things.
Yeah, absolutely. Short
front
time.
quarter. All right. Into the first period.
Hurtado's up 10-2 over Johnson and Mount Juliet.
Yeah, just a quick check on the team score there. It's 31-11, so Lebanon has pulled away here in the last couple of forfeits and a couple of hard-fought matches there. Oh,
that's a great takedown straight to his back.
Let's see what we got. See what he can do with it.
Mount Juliet with the takedown. Got the leg.
I think you're seeing an exhibition in patience from bottom.
Yep. There he goes.
Yep, there he is.
Reversal. 12-5 for Hurtado.
You know, getting his feet out from under him, that was well executed.
It was.
Pivoted on his wrist and elbow and got his feet out, allowed him to execute the reversal there.
Johnson's trying to work out of bottom here, fighting off wrist control. Rolling his wrist. They're trying to get to his feet here.
And I'm telling you, they're a little over 3 minutes into this, and you talk about physical and mental exhaustion that can occur.
Well, what's he saying? The longest wrestling match, the longest 6 minutes of your life.
That's right, yeah, that's right. Hey, check this out. Nice hip movement.
He's got to get it back.
Yeah.
He'll walk it back around. If he can get behind him here, he'll get reversal. Yeah, I don't think he's got. Oh, he did get a reversal and near fall. That was a near side cradle attempt.
So we're at 12-9. That's tough right there, Nick.
That's
That's tough.
1 second. Whew. That was a close call, and I think that was what I would call an unfortunate Granby.
Yeah.
Mount Juliet's choice.
Mike is one of our seniors here at Mount Juliet at the 126. He's a 3-year wrestler here at Mount Juliet, two-time state qualifier. So he's been around. He's also a two-time national All-American.
I wonder if that's Scholastic or if that's freestyle Greco.
You know, I don't know. I don't know. That's a great question. Maybe we can catch up with the young man later and find out.
I find that interesting because of all the upper body moves they've been working.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That lends itself to Greco for sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some wrist control here.
Yeah.
Hips on hips.
Trying to work a spiral or no? He's got
a
tight waist.
Tight waist, yeah.
And working his wrist there.
I can't really see there. If this is anything like it was in the second period, I feel like Hurtado is waiting for his opportunity.
Yeah, biding his time a little bit. Yeah.
Because he's probably been the best example of what your hips do for you in wrestling.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. Yeah, he's used leverage every chance he's gotten.
Absolutely.
And Johnson from Mount Juliet has done some of the same when he's gotten an opportunity. Looks like the bottom is being worn for stalling. So we'll see what happens here at 18-9.
Oh, I see. He's trying to work. He's got a chicken wing in right there.
Does he? Oh, yeah. He's underhooked the elbow to elbow.
I don't know. He's got to get the wrist on the other side and walk it around.
Yeah.
There he goes. Now if he can get out to the side.
Now he's popped it up.
Keep going.
Good job by the Blue Devil in the defense.
Keep walking it around.
Watch those hips. Got to step back. Side back, chest to chest. Find a half.
Oh, man. Unfortunately, it was a little too late.
Yeah.
We ran out of time there. 18-13.
I think Lebanon was working the clock there also.
Very possible. Very possible.
The 18-13 was the final on that. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
That takes the team score to 34-11.
34-11, Lebanon.
A 5-point win is a three team points.
Okay, so what do we have here? We got Cannon for Lebanon and Smith for Mount Juliet. Let's see, Smith is Jacob Smith at 138. His record is 15-11. So let's see. They're locking up like the middleweights like to do.
You know, I really thought with the emphasis on the offensive wrestling, there would be less head ties in the beginning of these matches, but these guys don't seem to mind not having space.
No, they don't.
Almost a front headlock there.
Yeah, let's see if there's a snap involved here. Ankle kick. Looks a little there. That was quick. Half. Good call, Nick. Yep, that's right on time. Oh, far side cradle.
Pardon me if I'm having a hard time keeping my fandom in check.
Yeah, this is actually one of the hottest rivalries in Wilson County.
Had a far side cradle in there.
Yeah, let's see what happened here.
Stoppage.
Yeah.
Somebody's bleeding.
I think the Blue Devil spotted the problem. Thanks for the help.
So we're on blood time now for Smith for Mount Juliet.
Yeah, you see that on the clock there, 4:50, 4:49, so on.
So not in an effort to keep my Phantom in check. I'm really hoping to see a string of wins here by Mount Juliet.
Yeah, it'd be great. I mean, we did mention there'd be a lot of Golden Bear pride tonight, so.
Absolutely.
And again, it runs deep.
Absolutely. There's a.
Did they have, did you guys wrestle Lebanon in front of the student body when you were going through?
We wrestled in front of, I don't remember who we wrestled in front of the student body, but we did somebody. I don't remember.
We wrestled Lebanon the years that we had it. We alternated between our school and theirs. So all the student body was there. I mean, it was a pretty awesome experience.
That is always fun. You get to be out there in front of your peers, and they get to see what you're doing. And,
yeah, I mean, a lot of the peers that were there, they wanted to get out of class, right? So they were in a really good mood to know, hey, we're gonna get out of class. And
let's go for a half
see these
right
guys
there.
do it to it. He's got a half sunk. Let's see, Lebanon's fighting for control.
I tell you what, the kid from Lebanon is really long.
Yeah, he is.
And that
creates leverage.
It does create leverage.
It helps that Mount Juliet is equally long limbed, but you're right. The Blue Devil is a little longer in limb.
Something else that's happened over the last 20 years too is the growth of wrestling in Wilson County has really been tremendous.
Yeah.
I mean, the growth of Wilson County population-wise has contributed to that, but there's so many schools now that have wrestling programs that didn't exist. And it's been really great for the sport.
All right, he sat nicely there.
He sure
Let's
did.
see what happens. He got his feet out, standing up.
Tripod.
Let's see what we got here. This is where that length really can weigh on a guy.
Yeah, you know,
or a gal for that matter.
When you're competing against those guys that are that long, it's like you can't get away from it.
Yeah, that's right.
But everywhere you turn, there's a knee or an elbow or a hand or something in your face.
Yeah.
Smith's building up here.
All right, he's working up. He's working up. Oh, nicely done.
Wow. He might put it away here. Got a good possibility.
Referee's all over it. He can see, he's got the perfect angle. He can see exactly what he needs to see.
Smith needs to walk around toward the head right here.
Yep.
And drive that other shoulder down in the ground.
Yep.
Oh. Got some stoppage here.
What happened here?
Not sure. There should have been, I believe there should have been
he called it an illegal move.
I don't know. I couldn't see what happened. I don't know what that.
I don't know. Maybe he lost the arm and locked his hands or something. I don't know.
Possibly, but he also, I think he missed out on reversal points or takedown points. I'm not sure.
Interesting. Let's see.
Try for a force half. Lebanon gets the reversal.
So that's a reversal for Lebanon.
Score is 13-5, Smith, Mount Juliet. 25 seconds left in the second period. It's like Lebanon's working a half.
Oh, scooped his head.
Oh, that's big trouble there.
Oh, he did not scoop his head. He just threw his leg over.
Oh, that's tough.
That's a tough loss right there. Yep.
A loss is hard enough, but boy, when you're up 8 points, it makes it really, really bitter.
You know, just point out, I've often thought that wrestling is one of the classiest sports around. But hold that thought. We've got Shriver and Griffin coming up here. Griffin is a Mount Juliet wrestler, and Shriver is from Lebanon here. And they're right at it, right from the whistle.
That's right. Let's see if he'll circle a little more here instead of getting driven back. I'm afraid if he doesn't circle in, he's going to get called for stalling. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
You get one, but if it keeps happening, they're going to bust you for stalling.
And by the way, this is the 144-pound weight class.
It's your neck of the woods here. Go over and under by Lebanon for a takedown. Got him. Looks like he's going to put a half in again. No?
Hunter Griffin's a junior, Nick.
Oh, hip. Got some good hip action. No change on that.
No.
Lebanon maintains control.
It's back and forth. That's good observation by the referee.
Absolutely it is. I'm sure it's hard as a ref not to get caught up in the rhythm of the match.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Lebanon's got a half in, trying to get the wrist.
Yeah, he's working for wrist control on that right wrist.
So if we can.
He's got that left side half sunk pretty deep, but gave it up.
Yeah, he sure did. Griffin is doing some reaching back. It's really dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
But he's fighting down there on bottom.
Here comes Miss Yurko again.
He stayed off his back. Potentially dangerous for the arm being on the throat.
Oh, okay. And that throat was always a weak spot for me. I didn't like anybody around my throat.
No, I didn't either. It was, I don't think anybody does.
In Little League, I had a foul ball hit me in the throat while I was catching. And I'm like, okay, I've decided I don't like that at all. So when I started wrestling a few years later, it's like, I know what they're not. There's a couple of things they're not going to get to. Throat was one of them.
Got Mount Juliet injury time. Got a minute and 5 seconds left there before they have to decide what they're going to do.
What about that nifty scoreboard telling you that it's injury time?
I love that scoreboard.
Man, it's great, isn't it?
Takes some mystery out of it, which is really nice as a spectator or super rookie commentator.
All right, now Juliet, 3-0. Crowd's up. Always a hold your breath kind of moment, you know. You can feel the anticipation as they take their position.
And here we go. 10 seconds left in the period. See if Mount Juliet can get a quick escape or reversal.
Well, we got to base up first.
We do. Got to get our head out in that.
Yep. And time's up. So we're looking at second period. That's a long first period, Nick.
It was a long. Had some injury time in there.
Went neutral.
3-0 Lebanon. At the start
Whose
of the
choice
second
was that?
period. Let's try
Oh,
something.
nice. Let's see if he can finish. There's 3 for takedown.
That's a good job.
That was a very good job.
Let's see what he can do from
All right,
there.
let's see if we got a breakdown here. Lebanon did a good job that side sit, but didn't do much with it there.
Yeah. Lebanon working for wrist control, gets 1 point escape. I'm not
Is he
sure.
losing his little leg sleeve there? Or?
Yeah, his knee brace is
okay.
sliding down. Here we go. Circle around.
To the head.
Circle to the
No,
circle
no, no.
around. Turn
There you
your
go.
hips.
Down.
Turn your hips. Keep him down. Oh, he's got his leg there, crossface. I think he's doing all he can. Got a leg in now, too.
Now he's got it. Yep.
All right,
He called
6-4.
the takedown.
Sure did. There we
Now
go.
we got near fall.
Oh, that's a good job right there. That's a really good
sort of a
exchange.
pseudo guillotine, maybe. Oh.
Potentially dangerous. It's like the arm got a little.
Yeah, it happens.
It does. This ref's done a good job as far as
He has.
injury and potentially dangerous.
But I think he's been on the count too.
Yeah, I think he's done a good job.
He's been in position all night.
He's working that arm, bro. He got his head in his tricep there.
Yeah.
That hurts after a while. That wears you down.
Yeah. Well, that Gladiator movie, what did it teach us? The top of the head's the hardest part of the body.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Knees and elbows, top of the head, those are all really hard parts of the body.
I think that's probably the only thing you should take from that movie.
Yeah, probably so.
Got a leg in here, got a single leg ride. Trying to get some near fall here at the end of the period. That's the end of the second period. Now Juliet's up 9-4.
Let's see, he's taking top.
I think that's a good decision. He seems to be pretty good at top.
Yeah. Yeah, we have. I don't think we've seen a pinning combination from top, but we've seen him work a lot of moves.
Yeah, he's accumulated a good amount of points there.
And he's initiated, which is important right there. Which is important because he got that warning for stalling at the beginning of this match.
Right, that's right.
So if he rides too long, he's going to lose a point.
That's a good point. Let's see what he's got here.
Nick, I think Lebanon's out of gas.
Looks like it. He looks like he's sucking wind pretty bad.
See if we got a circle here.
I've noticed a lot of these guys prefer to be on top instead of out to the side.
Yeah.
In these pinning combinations, I don't. If he'd pull his head up right there, he'd be flat.
Yeah, work that lever. He's tried to.
Still got
kind of a single
leg.
grapevine there.
Yeah. He's so close. 11 kids fighting.
This is the one. The audience can't see us, but we're literally leaning forward in our seats.
Yeah, that's right.
Willing this shoulder to the mat.
I'll probably be sore tonight.
Oh, yeah, probably so. I just want to tell him circle ahead.
Yeah, that's all he's got to do.
But I think as a commentator, I'm not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And if I start yelling like I normally do,
I think somebody we got
to blow out some speakers.
It's going to blow out my eardrums.
Yeah, that's right. I will.
Got an armbar there. He's got to be careful and keep that flat again.
Yep, that's right.
Or they'll whistle it potentially dangerous. 1 second left. Good match. That's a good match. Griffin did a really good job on top.
He did. You remember how this started with those throws and hip movement and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, he did a good job.
He took it over. That's a great win. Let's see. So that takes him 16-15.
There you go.
He was 15-15 coming in, so. All right, what do we got? We got the 150-pound weight class. We got Creech versus Stewart. Creech is the Lebanon Blue Devil, and Stewart is the Mount Juliet Golden Bear. So let's see. I'm looking at the list here, Nick, to see.
Looks like Asher is a freshman.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Asher Stewart at 150 pounds, yeah.
Lebanon with a double leg takedown now. Trying to work his legs in. A half Nelson. I know I've said it 2 or 3 times, but you just can't beat a half Nelson.
Yep. No, you can't. I'm hoping this kid can.
Me and you both.
Let's see what we got.
If he keep turning his hips, turn that arm.
Keep going, buddy.
Turn your hips down.
Limp on through.
He caught the arm on the other side.
Yeah, he did.
Got a minute to go in the first period.
Yeah. I was just going to say the form from Lebanon is pretty dang good. He was on his toes. He was using his entire torso.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
And, you know, as a freshman, sometimes you just got to pay your dues.
You do. You live and learn in this sport.
Yeah.
And
You go back, you watch the, well, it used to be tape.
Yeah,
You watch the recording and, you know, you learn from it, frankly.
Oh, this is another Hurtado kid from Lebanon. I wonder if they're siblings.
Oh, yeah, it looks like Skylar Lever, hopefully. Like Skylar's record is 17-12, Nick. This is the 150-pound weight class.
Oh, I believe this is one of the seniors, right?
It is. Yes, sir, it is. Yeah, let's check his stats here.
Here he is.
Yeah, he's a 3-year wrestler and a 2-year starter, and this is the young man that's looking at a CNA certification and also becoming a youth pastor. So let's see what the young man can do here.
Kind of feeling each other
So
out.
from the crowd, it sounds like Skylar goes by ski.
Yeah. There's a takedown by Hurtado from Lebanon.
Working that force half.
It's a good job defending it so far. Roll his wrist, get the wrist control off. Oh, Lebanon lets the Mount Juliet.
He's confident in his takedown game.
Another takedown for Hurtado from Lebanon.
So that puts us at 6-1.
See what we got here on bottom. It's like,
Let's see what we got
oh,
here.
tried to suck him back.
Cookie comes through.
Got him.
Yeah, some of the basic moves from bottom. We call base up. That means you're on your hands and knees.
Right.
And, you know, just for some of the folks that might be listening or watching. Oh, check this out.
Holy cow. Wow. If he can reverse that arm there around the head.
Yeah.
Circle.
There's your reversal.
Looks like the score is 6-5 with 25 seconds left. Got to get him back down to the mat to avoid a stalling
pike
ball.
or a trip, or let's see what we got. He's going for the trip.
That's a good job.
Yeah, maintains control.
Got 8 seconds left. We got to keep him down, not give up any last second points here.
So we'll return to my comments on the bottom, but we'll talk about top first. So basically it's his job to break him down, right? Meaning break him down from his hands and knees down flat on the mat so he can initiate that pinning combination.
That's right.
So we just saw an escape there by Lebanon, correct?
That's right. Yep. On the last second of the first period.
Yeah.
That's tough to give up those points there.
It is, and it might come in handy for the Blue Devil late in the match. We'll see.
Nice shot there if he can follow through.
Yeah, it's not quite deep enough. Oh, he tried to slide through there. He got caught. He wasn't quite sneaky enough, bud.
So you got a single leg ride in there on top.
Yeah.
Maybe
Trying to work that force half again.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, he's got his wrist.
Yeah. He caught his arm there. Ooh-wee, his shoulder.
Yeah.
He's not counting. There's no near fall there.
No, he's not. You're not saying he broke the plane.
Get your arm out of there.
Come through.
There you go.
Oh, he did do
give
it.
him near
Yeah.
fall. 13-5.
13-5, yeah.
Oh, here's
Nice awareness by the Blue Devil, Hurtado.
Sure was. He's got that half in there, sunk in there.
Yeah, it's in there pretty deep, Nick. We'll see. He's riding a little high to make it work.
Looks like Skyler's pretty flexible, which is helping him out a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
He's fighting. Got 10 seconds left.
I mean, the objective here is just not get pinned.
That's right. Now this will be interesting because the score is going to be 20-6, which is 14 points. So one more point scored by Lebanon is a tech fall.
Oh, wow, you're right. This is the third period. I was thinking that was the third period.
So he's got to get busy.
He's got quite a cheering section.
Yeah, he does. He does. That's match.
That's match. So that's a technical fall. 15 points ahead, and they stop the match.
And that's a 5 points for the team.
All right, next up is 165 pounders. This is Mays versus Schwab. Schwab's the Mount Juliet Golden Bear, and Mays is the Lebanon Blue Devil.
There's a shot at a single leg from Lebanon. Good hips there by Mount Juliet to flatten out. Trying to work.
We got a bit of a throw here. Let's see what we got, if he can finish it. All right, he took a takedown.
Wow.
Now let's see what kind of
There's
control we exert.
Another one of those massive bridges.
Yeah.
He's really working I'm not sure what that is, but he's driving him right over.
Yeah. I mean, that used to be a butcher where you use your shoulder in their armpit.
Right, but
and then double hands on the opposite tricep. If you go opposite arm tricep underneath. But that's one arm.
But it's effective.
It is.
Yeah. That's gonna be tough right there. But this kid from
That's
Lebanon.
over.
Oh my gosh.
That's a technical fall, bud.
In a minute and 20 seconds. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what you were talking about earlier.
Man, when those points start rolling, they really start rolling.
I don't think the Mount Juliet kid knew what happened.
He's like, I won, it's over?
Yeah, there should. I don't remember what weight class we started at.
Hang on. We're getting close to the end here.
Yeah, I think there's one weight class left.
We've got the two ladies. They're going to wrestle also, but
170
boys.
something?
Yeah. They changed the weight classes a couple of times, so I haven't committed all of them to memory, but we're getting close here. This is 165. And
the Holy Lands and Radius is better to that one.
I know there's a 190.
It's expensive, but it's the best.
I think we started at 190.
I think we might have started one before 190. Because 190 is Gavin Mosley.
Okay.
He's at 190. And I think there was there was a forfeit or two, actually, before then. So I don't know. I don't know what we're looking at in the 70 and 80 range.
Yeah, I got the HoloLens working really well. So when you speak with somebody, you don't have any.
And it might be they're trying to figure it out.
It's like right now. Oh no, these are something.
I don't know what happened over there. They had the trainer go over and check the gentleman that just finished. He waved him off, so I guess he's okay.
These are the good ones.
They're pretty good. But I've heard the HoloLens are better.
Yeah.
We got a little break in the action here.
Yeah, looks like it's 51 to 15. This is solidly in Lebanon court. Oh, okay. Looks like maybe this young man didn't realize he was up.
We're doing
streaming.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go. Looks like we're about to get to it here.
If you use these kind of cameras, the quality is much better.
Well, the problem is the shallow depth of field on it. For sports, it's kind of a problem for what we do. Now, for this, it will be okay.
Okay, so this is 190.
Shallow depth of field is a problem.
This is possibly an exhibition match between Perez and Zerniak. I hope I'm saying that right. I believe this is the younger brother to a wrestler that Brad had on the team 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, wow. Yep. Mount Juliet has a strong legacy in the wrestling program of siblings and
Yep, it's a nice takedown, Nick.
dads and kids. That was a good takedown.
These 190s are wrestling like they're 130s.
Yeah, they are. They're getting after it.
They are.
I like it. So you got wrist control there on the left side.
And if our sheet's right, this young man from Mount Juliet's a freshman. They don't have his record listed, so I'm not sure that they had time to compile all the stats, but he's off to a great start.
He is off to a good start. Looks like trying to got an arm bar there and a spiral. Looks like he's trying to tilt it there to the front.
Man, that used to be the move. Head throws and tilts.
That's right.
Tons of Mount Juliet victories
Well,
off those two moves.
You could score some serious points off those if you executed them.
Man, you could. And if I could lock in a tilt on the left side, I could typically lock in one on the right. So you could score double the amount of points there.
Let's see, got Mount Juliet's working to get wrist control. And not a lot of action on bottom.
He's a little loose. There, he tightened it up.
And that's the end of the first period, 3-0 Mount Juliet.
Yeah, Zach's up 3-0. That's right.
Looks like we're going neutral here.
Yeah, probably a good move given the takedown that we saw earlier.
He goes with a double leg.
Yep.
Tried to walk it around there. If he can get his.
Oh, let's see what we got here. That's a 3-point takedown, Nick.
It's a good job by the ref watching the
He was.
defensive wrestler's knee there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was a really good takedown. We'll see. It'll be interesting.
Good
to see.
awareness by Mount Juliet by letting that go. You know,
That
he
too.
saw, he was like, oh, he's about to call me. So he let it go, and it didn't develop. Oh, looks like a
no.
reversal by Lebanon. Perez got loose and was right back on him.
He sure is. Boy, he's sucked in there tight. Inside wrist control on the left side.
And so much of that starts with wrist control, doesn't it?
It's so.
I mean, how
it's-
many times have we used that term tonight?
I mean, it's, you know, you get wrist control, you take one limb away. So You're fighting 4-on-3 at that point.
Yeah, that's right. It's a great way to put it.
Building up to his base.
Yeah, he is. So this is where we were talking earlier about basing up on hands and knees, and then you try to work up, you know, to stand or a reversal. You know, there's some.
Got a stalling warning on Mount Juliet there.
There was a warning there, yeah. Got him motivated there for 30 seconds. Let's see what happens now.
Yeah, I think his head's getting worked over pretty good there.
It is indeed. His nose is red.
That's a rough spot to be in. And Perez from Lebanon is doing a good job of keeping his head down there.
Yep. All right, third period. Let's see what we got.
6-2, Mount
They're going
Juliet.
neutral again.
See, this has been an advantage for Mount Juliet thus far in this match.
Yeah, it has. With 2 takedowns, 1 in each period. So
there
there's
he
the
goes
shot.
again.
Here he comes around. Let's see what he's got. There's the 3 points for the takedown. That's the third one in as many periods.
That's a good job.
Yeah, it was.
A little scramble there.
Oh. He hooked that arm. He's trying to.
He can get the wrist on the inside on the other side. He's got a good chicken
we'll
wing
see.
there.
His arms might be long enough to do it.
Yep.
Oh, that was a nice limp arm out by the Blue Devil there.
I think the pace of this match has slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? I'm telling you, man. It works on your mind and your body.
It does, absolutely.
You almost have to be robotic to keep that mental exhaustion from sitting in. To say that when I'm in this position, this is the 3 moves I hit, right? To say I'm from neutral, from top, from bottom. I think you and I started with 1 move, right? From each position, from neutral, top, and bottom.
Absolutely, we did. My junior year of high school, Coach Kirby was our head coach, and Coach Elrod was our assistant, and we started instituting, trying to master 3 moves in each position. Oh boy, that was
nice.
Good job.
That looks like a pin, Nick. Good job by the Golden Bear.
Yeah, that was a
All
good
right,
job.
the young freshman. Hey, that was 9-2, but that match was closer than what those points really represent.
The Lebanon.
He had no quit in him.
No, he didn't. He was fighting like crazy on bottom.
Yeah, he was.
But I think that's an example. You know, in this sport, you take your lumps, try to learn from them.
Yeah, that's right. You were saying you instituted a
Oh, yeah, we were.
mastery.
3 moves from top, 3 moves from bottom, 3 moves in neutral.
Mm-hmm.
And if you could, I mean, in 3, and that's a big arsenal. If you got 3 from each one, that you've nearly perfected, you're going to be pretty tough to beat.
Okay, here we go. So I don't know what weight class this is, but they didn't put it up. But this is Hinesley for Lebanon and Oster from Mount Juliet.
Get the clock straight there. Here
They're
we go.
big boys. I don't know what weight class they are, but they're biggins, Nick.
They are big.
Oh, and the wrestler from Mount Juliet, I saw him eating a sub sandwich before the match just about an hour ago. It's like, holy cow, that guy's eating a foot long.
Well, I guess we've all got our ways to prep for our matches, right?
Yeah. Well, he's in a tough spot right now.
He sure is.
Let's see. He might be able to come through there. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh,
Looks like some kind of illegal move,
Yeah.
illegal hold.
seven to 1.
Let's see if we can get some movement.
Oh, wait,
here on
I don't
monitor.
think that's. I just heard somebody say Saeed in the crowd, so I don't know if the names on the scoreboard are right. So if we got that wrong, we apologize.
He's turning. Keep turning. Yeah, he's in trouble.
Yeah. That's another freshman, Nick. I believe that might be Muhammad Saeed.
That was a tough match.
Yeah, regardless of name, he went out there and represented his team. So.
Sure did.
Oh, looks like our first match from the ladies program here.
This is awesome because this just didn't exist when we were competing.
No.
And
there were some discussions around that. There was an opportunity for girls to come out for the team, but none showed any interest.
we had my senior year in high school. There was a young lady from Riverdale.
Just a second, Nick. This is Juliet Yurka from Mount Juliet versus Lee from Lebanon. Julia is this is a 155-pound weight class, Nick, and Julia is pretty doggone good.
Yeah, well, that move that she just attempted was good, but the Lebanon wrestler slipped out of her. That was pretty good defense.
Julia won the region last year.
Oh, no kidding. That's great.
She did, yeah. She's a four-year wrestler and a three-time state qualifier. She was at 145, 152, and 165. And she's at 165 again this year.
She's got an opportunity for a
territory.
Peterson
Yeah,
here.
she's coming back.
There.
I saw her hit this last weekend at the Stewart's Creek tournament.
That was a good job.
She got that lever down, man.
Again with hips.
Yeah, again, I don't know if we mentioned this earlier, but it's the girls program is actually the fastest growing sport in the state.
That's excellent.
And that's coming from representatives at the TSSAA, as well as Coach Mattingly, talking about how the program here, there has been a lot of interest in the program here. And they've had some good young ladies that have come through, which is significant because there was no feeder program, meaning there were no programs under the high school level.
Right.
So they were coming in and starting. Miss Yurka has a background in martial arts.
Oh, wow.
And she is all over this Blue Devil.
Got about 8 seconds
And that's
here.
the pin.
Wow, that's a good job.
Well done, Julia. Well done.
Yeah, I think the ladies programs are fantastic. I don't. What I was saying earlier, the first public school girl to qualify for the state tournament, I believe, was from Riverdale when I was a senior in high school.
This is Abigail Griffin, Nick, from Mount Juliet.
She's also a senior, right?
Abigail is a senior. That's correct. Yeah, she's been with the program for 4 years now. So I think this is really Coach Mattingly's first batch of 4-year wrestlers.
She's working that head over. Over
She's
and
a
under.
two-time state qualifier, 4th in the region last year, and she's got the Blue Devil in a bad way.
She sure does. She's taking care of business.
She was actually, I apologize, 4th in the region 22 and 2nd last year. And that's a pin for the Golden Bear, Abigail Griffin.
Great job.
That's taking care of business right there, buddy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's
37 seconds.
37 seconds, and she's in the locker room. Hey, that concludes our evening. We appreciate you guys tuning in with us, and have really enjoyed an opportunity to sit here with obviously my fellow alumni, but more importantly my brother, supporting our older brother Brad Mattingly, the head coach of the Mount Juliet Golden Bears, and watching this squad compete against Lebanon with great sportsmanship. And it wasn't the outcome that Mount Juliet wanted, Nick, but we saw some phenomenal wrestling last night.
We did see some really good wrestling, and everybody competed hard, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, with that, we'll say thank you to all of our sponsors, and good night.